On this STN edition of Coyote Nation TV, discover the rich heritage of Tampa Bay's historic traditions and some of the more local traditions celebrated by natives. Today is March 1st, 2025, and Coyote Nation TV starts now. Hey y'all, my name is Gabby Diaz and welcome to today's show. I'm coming at you from Tampa, Florida for STN's Crazy 8's competition. Tampa is the home to treasure-filled experiences, a thriving sports scene, and Gasparilla traditions. This time of year brings the annual Gasparilla Festival of the Arts, an annual festival that brings in 200 artists from across the country. CNTV's Kaylee Downs had a chance to explore this festival, to learn about its history and how art brings Tampa together.
I've heard people say things like, well, what do I need art in life, you know? And I say, why not? You know, if something enriches your life and improves your life, why not?
The skies are clear, the weather is warming up, spring is coming to Tampa, and with it, the Gasparilla Festival of the Arts. This festival has been a staple in Tampa for 55 years, and this long tradition has been upheld with the help of organizers like Rebecca Hagan and dedicated artists like Lene Moss.
The festival is a wonderful mix of creativity and community. We bring artists and people together so people can learn from each other, experience beautiful art, be uplifted, be educated. It's great for families. It's great to get kids involved.
So that it's a juried art festival, and it brings in every year over 200 people from across the country. So you have to apply to get in.
The festival is an annual tradition with a long history.
The festival dates back to its first iteration was at the Florida State Fair, which used to be right here in Tampa, where the University of Tampa is. It started out as a juried art show, but you can imagine in the early 70s that a lot of the local farm families weren't real excited about having nudes showing up at the state fair. So some enterprising people who worked in downtown Tampa decided this would make a great thing for downtown. So they moved it downtown, and it started out as the sidewalk art show, and it has grown steadily ever since. Now we get about 30,000 people.
Attendees aren't the only ones that keep coming back. So do the artists. Ray Oliveira's first art showcase was at this festival in 1997, and now his last one will be at this year, also here. He has seen the impact this festival has on the Tampa culture.
It's very important to have something like this going on. And it's sort of spread. I mean, if you've been studying this, you know that art festivals are popping up in small towns as well as large cities and stuff, and I think it adds to the whole culture of any community.
I'm Kaylee Downs with Coyote Nation TV.
Gasparilla is a huge tradition in itself. In addition to Gasparilla, there are countless experiences in the Tampa area that bring in Tampa's history and culture. One of them being Ybor City, bringing the cultures from Italy, Cuba, and Spain. CNTV's Shraddha Kunder had a chance to go to Ybor City and talk to some of the locals to learn about their personal favorite traditions in the area.
Hey guys, my name is Shraddha Kunder, and today I'm in Tampa, Florida, also known as the Big Guava. I'm here to find out how an outsider can get the full experience by trying out some local traditions. So, on this edition of Tampa Takes, come with me as I ask some Tampians what their favorite haves, eats, and do's are.
What would you recommend someone to buy?
Probably like the food. Just go support a local restaurant. Yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of great food scenes that are happening in Tampa right now, so going and checking out any sort of local restaurant that's not part of a chain is a great way to support the local economy and enjoy it. Who needs stuff? Forget the stuff, get the good food.
Favorite tradition, that's a good question. I think just the Ybor tradition, like when they do all like the festivals and different, like, you know, Cuban festival or Spanish festival or that type of lifestyle is pretty fun.
What's your favorite tradition here in Tampa?
Cuban sandwiches are really prominent in Tampa, and the Columbia restaurant has the best one. If you haven't tried it, you have to do it. But especially like the way that Ybor City looks and the way that Tampa looks. There's so much tradition around here.
What are your favorite activities to do here?
Everything. You can do whatever you want. You can dance, you can sing, you can go to the football game, go to the baseball game, you can do everything here.
The sports scene is big here in Tampa, being home to both the NFL's Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the MLB's Tampa Rays. But outside of the Rays, there are other Major League Baseball teams that are making their presence known in the city even before their season has started. CNTV's Emma D. Reamer gives us some information as to why the teams are in the city right now.
Hey everyone, I'm Emma D. Reamer, and today right behind me is the George M. Steinbrecher Field, where the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros are going head-to-head in their spring season game. Now, you might be wondering, why are the New York Yankees here in Tampa, Florida? Not only are they here, but 15 Major League Baseball teams are all along the coast of Florida for their spring season games. This tradition started back in the 1880s and has continued, and is the reason why they're here today. Not only do they practice on this field, but they also practice at the University of Tampa. Now, if you're looking to purchase some tickets, head over to MLB.com, where you may notice that the tickets are a little bit cheaper than a normal MLB season game. Now, you're going to want to act fast because the Yankees are going against the Pittsburgh Pirates on Monday and the Minnesota Twins on Thursday. Now, back to you, Gabby.
Thanks, Emma. Hopefully you guys get a chance to head out to one of those games later on. Now, unfortunately, it's time to wrap up our show. Thank you so much for tuning in. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Coyote Nation TV to stay updated and keep up with our adventures here in Tampa. I'm Gabby Diaz, and you enjoy the treasures of Tampa.